Greetings, family. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and click that subscribe button because you're going to want to be a part of this family. Today, we are making a chocolate pound cake. So I started off by using 3 sticks of softened butter, room temperature butter, 2 cups of white granulated sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar. So this base is going to be pretty similar to my last base. If you watched the pineapple pound cake video, then you'll remember we started that cake the same way, minus the brown sugar. So that was new in this recipe. So you're going to go ahead and beat that on high speed until you get a smooth consistency like so. You want to cream it. Then you're going to add in your vanilla extract. I added in 2 teaspoons. And next, we're going to go ahead and start adding our flour. So you want to add in 3 cups of flour, but you're going to alternate it between your 1 cup of milk. So add a cup of flour, then some milk, a cup of flour, then some milk. And you want to finish with your flour. They say it's good to finish with dry. So I just mixed all that in good. And as you can see, I'm adding my milk. You can also use a half a cup of heavy whipping cream or some sour cream. And once that's all well blended, we're going to go ahead and add a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, a half a teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm going in with my eggs. I do like to make sure my eggs are room temperature first. And I added in 5 eggs and beat them one at a time. And as you can see, our cake batter is starting to look a little bit more like it's supposed to. All right, and once you got your eggs all blended in, you want to go ahead and stop the mixer. You don't want to overbeat it, okay? And here's a little trick. You turn that mixer up and lift it out while it's still spinning in order to get the extra cake batter off of the attachment. And now your batter should be nice and smooth, just like this. So you can use a spatula to finish incorporating the ingredients. Now I'm going to get my bundt cake pan. I'm just going to butter it down and add some flour and add that cake mix right into the pan. Okay. And once you added it all in, we're just going to go ahead and give that pan a couple of taps just to release any air bubbles. Now I'm going to make my chocolate cream. I started off with some regular butter. Then I added about 2 cups of powdered sugar and about 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. All right, you're going to mix that as good as you can get it. It's going to be kind of clunky at first, but now we're adding a little heavy cream, and you'll start to see the difference with the added heavy cream. I added a little bit more because I want this icing to be very smooth and almost kind of loose so that when I put it on the cake, it just glazes right on top. Now, I baked my cake for about an hour on 350 degrees. You can use a fork or toothpick to make sure that the inside is ready. Then I just flipped it over and removed it from the pan. And as you can see, I have a little spot right here that kind of ripped out, but that's okay because when we put the icing on top, you're not even going to really notice it. All right, so just make sure your pan is greased. I'm talking good so that you won't have a problem releasing your cake from the pan. So now I'm just using my spatula and I'm taking that chocolate icing that we just made and I'm just going to spread it all over the cake. Okay, I did let the cake cool maybe about 30 minutes before I started to add the icing. You don't want to put it up there while it's extremely hot. But I like it to not be too cold either, just so that the icing can kind of melt and glaze on top. And like I said, I'm using my spatula to do this. You can use whatever utensil you like. I just make sure that I have icing all around the cake. You don't have to put this much icing if you don't desire. This is just the way that I did it. I love sweet, so I can tend to go a little overboard. All right, so now we're about to do the most fun part, which is cut the cake. And as you can see, look how the cake is just falling apart. It's very moist, very tender once again. Okay, this is very easy and fail proof. If you make it for your family, everybody's gonna love it. I know I say that all the time, but they're gonna love it. Okay, so get in the kitchen or go to the store and get what you need to make this cake. Okay, you're not gonna be disappointed. And again, make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe to the Tip Time family so you won't miss the next video. And look, if there's a recipe you'd like to see me try, leave it in the comments. And we'll see what we can do. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you next time, right? Because you're going to subscribe and you're going to watch the next video. Peace be.